nice week, and we have a lot of news to cover, so let's just get into it. Now, the New York Times is, of course, peddling their subscription service like every other brand does. That's probably the most annoying news you'll hear today. But, essentially, Stellantis is doing bad, and the media is finally realizing that, so yay, I guess. Toyota is killing the Prime name due to global market, carmaker says. They're just going to call it the RAV4 plug-in and Prius plug-in. The Prime name is officially dead in Toyota's lineup. Ricardo bankruptcy reportedly halts Ineos Grenadier production. The Ineos Grenadier, which I have the website here for, is a weird little quirky SUV which a very rich billionaire made because he didn't like the latest Land Cruiser. Because he didn't like the latest Range Rover. And it turns out that running a car company from scratch and just starting to make cars isn't a viable way to run a business. So he's reportedly going bankrupt, and we will never see more Ineos Grenadiers. I cannot wait. What even is a Grenadier? It sounds like a bunch of animals combined together. In Ineos, that sounds like a very technologically advanced brand for making a car called the Grenadier. And so, yeah, it turns out that it's not a very viable terms of practice. I think in a few years this is going to be very quirky and interesting, which it already kind of is now. So, yeah, that's this weirdness, this pocket of weirdness is officially gone. Toyota and Lexus are recalling over 1,000 engines for engine failure. Essentially, they had a V6 engine that they didn't really realize. They then reported it to the NHTSA and issued a recall. At least they don't hide it like GM does, right? Again, very sad. Another crappy, I think every car news has to have one of these, another crappy Chrysler concept in, of course, forums, as they're the only place that will still tolerate Stellantis. Essentially, there are some rumors that Chrysler's going to be bringing back the LeBaron convertible quite recently, actually. And this is like, new generation Chrysler LeBaron. I can't see it happening. In fact, I think it's all crap. And we all know that. We just get to watch Stellantis' failure. You know, that quote-unquote 10-year plan. If you don't know, Stellantis, when they bought Chrysler, they said they had a 10-year plan to bring it back up to spec. It's all bullshit. They haven't come out with a single car. They haven't done anything to Chrysler. And in fact, all they've done is cancel their best-selling model, right? So, amazing. Toyota is recalling 42,000 vehicles over loss of power and brake assist, NHTSA says. More issues with Toyota. Their quality is hurryingly going downhill, but if you think you're going to go to Mazda, well, you can't remote start your vehicle unless you pay $10. So the car companies, the affordable car companies that still have good quality, you have to pay more, and then the car companies that have historically had good quality are just not having good quality anymore. So, great! The United Auto Workers Union urges Stellantis workers to authorize strike, accuses carmaker of breaching contract. If you don't know, Stellantis is... See, that T is kind of the entire company, both of them. It's just not going well, right? They're not making any cars. All the car brands suck. They all suck. They really do. They're neat, but their leadership of them sucks. This 10-year plan bullshit has turned out to be vaporware, right? It's even faker than Toyota's solid-state battery, right? This AI videos. This new water engine will be revolutionary for Toyota. It's even more bullshit than that. So, they're finally going under, and... yay, I guess. It's just sad. Another thing, GM is ceasing production and laying off more than 1,600 workers by the end of 2024. GM will literally die on this hill. The reason why all of this is happening is because they're leaning more into EV production and closing the plants that make gas cars for, saving the environment by taking jobs away, which is really amazing. So they're laying off workers and closing things, and General Motors is dead set on EVs, which they're not making money from. But the interesting thing about GM is the reason why they're going this so hard, like every other company has had a wake-up call, and GM is just, very dead set. It's because their quality has fallen so much they weren't selling cars already, so making EVs that also don't sell vehicles, it's the same for them. They can't even tell a difference. Volvo is also making the EV90, which is a rumored electric wagon. EV90 taking on Kia. Kia has done this weird thing. They're like, budget brands can either go two ways, right? They go sporty, like Honda, with the SI and all that crap, just to make you feel like it's worth something and not just a cheap car. I guess there's three ways. You've got Toyota ways, which is just admitting that you're a budget brand and not caring. Boy, those wheels are hideous. And then you've got the techie way, where you put a bunch of plastic in your car that's piano black and you say, we're techie, grrr. We may not be expensive, but we're techie. What is it with Kia having the ugliest wheel? Those are just hideous. Oh my god. Just ugly. And people thought the Prius hubcaps were ugly. What? Ugh. Ugh. And the thing being, imagine when they're misrotated and misaligned. Yuck. So yeah, Volvo's taking on, Kia now, because Kia's already getting more expensive with being EVs. They're already in the luxury range. And when you start to move into luxury range as a budget brand, you get your head bit off by companies like Volvo, smaller car companies. Honda's also taken to court for $10,000 for each vehicle sold to its owners, as a plant was accused of shady business practices. Come on, we all know Honda. Are any of you surprised? I'm not. So, that's pretty much it. It's been just overall crazy. That was nice. Wow, we got to see that on camera. See, big YouTubers, they have it and just keep going up and going up and going up. This is actually nice. Well, thank you to whoever subscribed during this video. That was very nice of you. That's pretty much it. Should we build an Ineos Grenadier? I feel like we should build an Ineos Grenadier. Buying the Grenadier. Oh, I get to build my Grenadier. Oh, let me build my Grenadier. I think I'm going to go for the wagon. Yeah, they're coming out with new cars. Whew, it's fun. Station wagon. Grenadier, Trailmaster. No one likes a Fieldmaster. That just sounds corny. Okay. Ineos Grenadier is weird, but at least it's not that bad. Configure my Grenadier vehicle and powertrain. BMW. Jesus. Okay, 2 interior and exterior. Okay, so I think for the outside, I'm going to go like a green. Like an army green. See, I feel like that just looks so becoming. And, of course, steel wheels. Why would I go with anything other than steel wheels? Get locking wheel nuts on there, because why not, Next is the interior, utility trim, leather trim, gray black. I think I'm going to go leather trim. Whoa, that's ugly. Leather trim, gray black. It seems like they're trying to do like the Tesla thing, except ugly. And heated front seats. There we go. Seat covers. Yeah, no, I'm good. Saddle leather. Swap it up for Napa. Wow, this configurator is slow. Thanks, Toyota. Yeah, sure, why not? And then the rest of it, yeah. For utility. And off-road, I'll pick something. Cyclone pre-cleaner. Why not? You can't clean your cyclones without the pre-cleaner, right? So yeah, that's my Grenadier. Whoa, this thing is chugging. Is the 3D render okay? Wow, you can't even load a single thing and then that's doing that. I mean, it looks nice, but I don't trust it, quite frankly. It seems too good to be true. So with that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I don't know how this went from car news to building a Grenadier.